And he's Synthetic Love. I'm Tony Groove. And you guys are watching the Liberty of Weed Pot Use for Freedom broadcast night. Pot Use for Freedom, doesn't that sound right? Hell yeah, man. And I bring my thank you guys for tuning in. We're back with you for another episode here. Shit. Bring my weed. Here we go.
It's okay.
The weed is. God. Say it. Say it for real.
I said, goddamn.
Damn! That is.
Damn, I said, goddamn.
That is some badass weed right there, bro.
Indeed it is.
That is some badass weed.
My friend here hooked me up with some cookie last night, and I was smoking cookie, man. I was like, woo, boy.
See? That's
I was just gearing up, you know?
Well, you know, every now and then I try to be as hospitable to my friend Synthetic Love here as I possibly can.
That's right, that's right.
We made it out the other night together.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We had a good time.
We went to, we was hotel hopping. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it was nothing but a good time.
Oh, man, fucking, I hadn't raged like that for a while, and I was like...
I did do a video, I did a Facebook Live, but I had to turn that off real quick.
Yeah, there was some inappropriate.
Oh, yeah, there was some stuff going down there we can't talk
There was
about,
some inappropriate.
You know? It was just I told him, I said, this is a Vegas room, so, you know, what happens here stays here, you know.
It was all good.
But everybody was high, and it was a real good time. I mean, we
had a fun time.
I started the video with a fat joint. I was like, I'm
big
the
ass.
Biggest joint ever and shit, you know. I'll try to see if I can get that Facebook Live.
Just that little bit anyway.
That's funny.
Just that little bit anyway. And so this is our commercial about Liberty of Weed. And why we are here is to get you guys informed that we're coming, man. We're coming to spread weed with you and your friends. In all kinds of different directions.
Right, hard ways. You know what I mean? It's a hard business to come through and come from straight from the bottom to the top. But I mean, we're doing it right now. We don't give a flying, you know.
There is not going to be anyone's left. And so, put Synthetic Love right here with the Liberty of Weed in charge of gaming. So, he's going to go ahead and blow out some gaming marathons with weed smoking. We have a 1-3-5 kind of competition going on-ish, but it's going to be fun once he gets that figured out. Fashion shows, all kinds of shit. It's going to be off the chain.
Yep. And I mean, the more and more we get closer to the date, I mean, the Bongathon.
Man, that's going to be...
It's, I mean, we were at, 88 days a couple days ago?
Yeah, so it's counting down, and everybody, you can see it. I mean, we all want to get together, and we want to be safe and all, and do bong hits and everything, and I think it's important that we do, you know.
Yeah, I smoke weed in various amounts of ways.
Well, we're going to see if you know how to smoke weed fast today.
I'm smoking weed steady, fast.
No, we're going to see how big of a bong hit you can do.
Well, that might not be pretty, but we can do it. Okay, I mean, we're going to do it. It might not be pretty. I'm not, you know.
No, but I mean, part of Liberty of Weed is bong hitting, you know, and here you are. Hey, part of Liberty of Weed is hitting fucking weed. Gotta say it like that. And we have a lot of these things going on, and so once again, Shady Bong, and Synthetic Love. I'm Tony Groove. You're watching Pot Use for Freedom Puff.
This is the Tony Groove and Synthetic show. All right?
Yeah, Tony Groove and Synthetic Love. That is right on.
This is the collaboration.
It could be like a synthetic groove.
A synthetic groove, you know.
Or grooves, synthetic groove. I like that.
We're chilling over here, man. But you know, at the same time, we're grinding hard and working this industry to, you know, we're beating our way in there. You know, swing after swing, we're gonna get it going. And you know,
we spent a lot of time talking about how we're gonna get to where we're gonna go. You know, we We didn't just sit up there and decide yesterday that we're going to start doing video.
There's a long time of conversation between me and him before any of these videos even dropped. I mean, you guys don't see the background history of that. It's usually just me and him getting high, talking about getting high on camera, and really just getting things going politically with the weed movements, and just trying to get out there and get a head start on all this weed things that are coming to life right now, and upcoming future of weed is really exploding right now. I mean, we'll talk about a little bit more. We'll get on that in the next video. This is just our commercial based, kind of intro, just raw footage for the fans out there. We're just not gonna. I don't know if we're probably not gonna edit this one. I mean, we probably will throw some.
It takes a lot of energy to edit.
But this is basically the consumers and the fans of Liberty of Weed and all these.
Well, hopefully you become a fan.
Right.
We know you are out there, and you're going to support us because you're going to see us go out and make the contacts and ask the questions and figure out the things that you want to see. And we're going to have the events where you want to be, and it's going to be happening, right? And so there's a lot where you're going to grow with us, and we're going to grow with you, and there's a lot that is going to happen. So I'm excited after we spent so much time together talking about how we're going to do the progression from one thing to another, and trying to keep things the same, but also trying to influence different areas in the weed culture. And so there's not just going to be one focus as far as we know, because
and who knows, I mean, I might start a little like weed game show on here if you guys want to do that, but this is all you guys is. You guys gotta figure this out, If you guys want us to do more things, you gotta just type in the comments what you'd like us to see us do, and if it's weed related, we might look into that, and we will be looking at this personally, so it's not like we have assistants and stuff.
We will be getting assistants,
but as of the moment, I'm the only assistant, so. But I mean, we're doing some things in the background, and it's really getting moving now. So I mean, we're gonna be shouting out to you guys a lot more here in the future, and that's a guarantee there.
I'm smoking some wicked badass weed, bro.
Yeah, let's take a pause for the cause so we can hit this weed really quick, and we'll tell you all about it.
You go ahead and hit. I've been sitting over here doing bong hits while you've been talking, and I think that's pretty cool. But we're also looking forward to putting things on new platforms as well. And so if you guys are concerned about your weed privacy and some of your weed security and some of the ways that you want to put things out there, we're looking to help you be able to do that in a way that best benefits you. We're working over on Bitcoin Cash to be, and our basic platform is going to be done on Bitcoin Cash, so that there is some pseudo anonymity to us working together, and you can keep accurate records. All of that is on the blockchain forever and ever, but it allows for more participation from a wider variety of people, and that's what we want, is more participation from a wider variety of people, including the technical guys that can do the smart contracts, that understand how to do an SLP token and issue that, dividends on competitors, so that each competitor can also be a business within themselves, and each competitor can also contribute to the business within itself based upon the smart contract. So there's a lot that we want to explore in this area using weed athletics and racing sports and weed gaming.
Right,
and
because,
digital.
There's a lot of room there for us to grow and become our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what potentially we're trying to do. Is we're gonna be coming up and doing our own weed sports here soon, and we do it all the time. But I mean, we're gonna be getting it. We're gonna get it right, and it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be huge and huge. Very huge.
It's gonna be
good.
Do your dumb.
And There's no enemies out there. Okay, we only promote the best of the best of the best. And if you can't smoke weed, then rightfully I just don't think you should be here. And then your whole life is wrong, and then you will be immediately terminated. Okay, that means you're fired.
Yeah.
Fired. You got to get out of here.
Let's go. So I don't do impressions very well. So yeah, man. So that's Synthetic Love, telling you that we're pulling this shit together. We're starting from the bottom. We're in the garage, man. They say Microsoft started in the garage, and all those places that are now household names started in the garage. And kind of happy because my garage is clean enough I can do this, bro, dude. You've seen this.
Another tip, it's like there's a lot of things going on we can't really discuss at the moment until we are up and running 100%. I mean, we're running at about 70% right now, and
we'll never be at 100%.
We'll never be at 100%, but I mean, as long as we keep doing what we're doing, and we just have the time and the energy to put in it, which we do, we're stoners. What else do we have?
We have nothing but time and energy to do this.
Energy too, because I mean, and I smoke indica too. It's not even a sativa type thing. It's not. I mean, we smoke a lot of weed every day.
Every day.
I mean, you can ask this cat. I smoke whatever there is, and I mean, I could buy $200 of weed, and it would be gone the same day. I mean, it doesn't matter what amount of weed that I buy.
We're gonna find out.
And so
we're gonna find out.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how much.
Because I think he doesn't talk to you guys that I talk to you guys. You growers are off the chain, man. Whatever you're putting in it, keep it up, bro. For real, dude. I have been smoking some fabulous weed thanks to some of the friends that have passed by, and just dropped off a quarter of some of the shit that they had down in their basement, and some of I had, I gave him some of that platinum cookie.
That was my okay. You guys don't even understand. I can't even project to you the intensity of this weed. I mean, and it wasn't like a little baggie. It was like
I'll give you enough to get high with.
He gave me a fair fucking amount. I mean, and I'm sitting there and I show my dad. He's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "He's like, oh, he's too nice to you." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I know." And he's like, "You're gonna smoke that?" And I was like, "Yeah, So I went out on the patio with my dad. My dad's about 67, and he's a badass dude, and he's been around the block. But we'd sit out there and we were watching the sunset, and I was just getting stoned, dude. And as the sun was setting, and going down, the more and more I went down, the more and more I wanted to go down, go take a nap. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was like 7:30, and I clunked out. There was no turning back after smoking like that. But I was very impressed with the quality of the weed that he had.
You guys are just off the chain. You growers, and if you want, to be mentioned or whatever, this cat doesn't want to be mentioned, but if you want to be mentioned or whatever, or you have something, let's figure out a way where we can get together and we can tag you on it or something like that you want us to review right here on Liberty of Weed. And we can do some bong hits with your shit too. But but you guys are off the chain. You're off the chain. You're creating some great strains that I feel that the world should be able to partake of. But due to some inane laws, we're not able to.
Oh, as he fires up the torch,
here it is.
We go. On today's bout, we're gonna try to smoke some dabs. I mean, we just did, and see, I'm not a dab guy, but recently, or last day, like 4 days straight, he's been like, "You ain't going nowhere till you do a dab, little boy." I'm like, "Oh, like, come here." I'm like, "Ah." He's looking at me. I'm like, "I ain't got no candy for you." He's like, "I know, I got candy for you." I'm like, "Oh hell no." Okay, let's go.
You're giving people the absolute wrong impression. That motherfucker smokes more of my weed.
Oh man, yeah, dude. This guy, he's got the best weed around. And
no, man, it's you guys. It's you guys.
Oh, man.
It's you guys, because I'm just fortunate enough to have you guys drop it off and be able to sit back and do this, I'm just fortunate. Don't get me wrong. You're growing magic. You're growing magic. For real.
Oh yeah. So what do you
candy?
think about?
What the fuck
What do you think?
You're a sick individual all by yourself.
I want to ask you, what do you
What?
think about the whole weed movement? Or I mean, not weed, but the mushroom movement right now. What is your thought about that?
I say that psilocybin has helped me personally get through issues that were traumatizing and that had lasting effects on my attitude. And I know that I've talked to a few veterans where they go with psilocybin in microdoses, and then there's some who just go ahead and trip right on out. And a friend of mine, PJ, knows all about these mushrooms. He has mushrooms down to the spectrum for morning, noon, and afternoon, and so he can tell you about the benefits more than I can. My answer to that is it doesn't kill anybody to sit still and trip.
Thank you. And I like your opinion on this, and that's what I like about the openness of stoner communities, because stoner community is pretty freaking honest and open. I mean, and about what they're doing. I mean, especially when it's legal now, and got the whole mushroom movement going on. I mean, I would really like to see a mushroom dispensary here soon. And me and my friends, we debate back and forth about it, and they say, oh, it's not going to happen. Well, fuck out of here. I think that it really will happen.
I think that's a good idea.
And it's going to happen sooner than later.
Shit.
I don't know. No one can project the future, but if I could, I would put my money on mushrooms right now. And mushrooms and weed is blowing up on the map right now everywhere.